Good day, everyone. Welcome to my presentation about global citizenship. But before we start, let me read the objectives. Learning objectives. At the end of this chapter, the students will be able to situate, compare, and contrast global citizenship from among the dimension of citizenship, identify the differentiate various manifestations of global citizenship, synthesize a personal definition of global citizenship, assemble a list of ethical obligations of global citizen toward the contemporary world and its future and decide which readily employable aspects and ethical obligation of all citizens. Did you know that global citizenship, which involves recognizing one rules and responsibilities within interconnected global community? The term sets the foundation for understanding modern citizenship beyond borders and national identities. In these slides explain traditional citizenship as political relationship between an individual and nation state. Marked by rights and obligation, it notes that conventional citizenship often emphasizes group belonging while potentially excluding outsiders. Secularism is presented as a shared element between conventional and global citizenship, but GC or global citizenship stands out due to its inclusive nature and emphasizes on global belonging. Citizenship is a frame as historical journey from nomadic existence to structured political communities. It highlights how digital transformation has created new forms of engagement like digital citizens or netizens, broadening the notion of civic participation beyond physical borders into cyberspace. This slide contrasts Athenian democracy, which valued active participation in governance, with the Roman approach, which expanded passive citizenship. It illustrates how ancient political structure influenced modern concept of civic identity and community participation, emphasizing both active and passive membership forms. Citizenship is tied to the development of the nation state. It underscores the importance of territorial identity and alliances, with national identity becoming a core part of how citizens see themselves and their roles in society. This slide outlines the globalization challenges traditional citizenship by creating structure and issues that transcend borders. It introduced trans-borders consciousness, where increased mobility and global activism prompt a re-evaluation rather of what means to be a citizen in globalized world. Mobility allows people to experience cultural and societal differences. While this can lead to a divisive othering, it can also foster a cosmopolitan mindset. The slide uses OFWs or overseas Filipino workers and digital connectivity to illustrate how global exposure can shape a person's global consciousness. Digital technologies facilitate global awareness and engagement. While there is a potential for positive global interaction, this slide also highlights concerns such as misinformation or over-commercialization and exploitation in digital spaces. Digital citizenship defined as responsible and meaningful engagement online. It includes virtual activism and ethical tech issue, and it empowers individuals to influence society positivity, including combating misinformation and advocating for social causes. So, this slide examines how consumer choices reflect global citizenship. It critiques capitalist-driven consumerism for causing environmental harm and advocates for ethical consumer behavior. Informed decision making and awareness of global impact are emphasized as crucial elements of responsible citizen. Education plays a vital role in cultivating global citizens. Study abroad and exchange program expose students to global perspectives. However, The commercialization of education is seen as a limitation, potentially undermining deeper global understanding and critical thinking. Global civil society contributes to political education and shaping public opinion. Organizations like Amnesty International are cited as example. The slide emphasizes respecting the dignity and agency of aid recipients, promoting ethical involvement and solidarity in humanitarian efforts.